And just like that, it's good morning, everybody. Good morning, my five people that are here. Hope you guys are great. Hope you guys are fantastic. And my name is Leroy. We are going to run down. We're here Monday to Friday, and we talk about nice things, good things, laugh. What's that? We love Yana. And we're just great people. So remember to keep tapping my nose there. Let's reach 50K likes and like just keep on inviting more people and more people. Because I see revive, you know. So you Gugu, Libradone, this is Pumpkin. So please, you know what, now, let's just keep inviting more people, please, guys. Hope you guys good. How's Pumpkin? How you doing? Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. I had a rather dizzy weekend, you know. I was good, but then at the same time, I wasn't so good. But hey, man, we did, and I hope you had a crazy, great Sunday, actually. Yeah, man. How you feeling, Sis Pumpkin? Okay, Sis Gugu, she is still busy, Yana, there. She's working, and that's cool. She's pumpkin pizza, and she's working like she wants. I don't know. Like reggae music. Oh yeah, and a big shout out to like Village and the main sponsor, and shout out to them. And shout out to them, and please go follow them. You can get your bottle of Vela Premium Gin for only $150. Just DM them or just send an order, and then you know what I'm saying, like you'll be good. I had a yeah, you know. Mrs. Pumpkin said she was well rested, so which is good actually. You know, which is really good. I re- I also rested because you guys saw on Friday. I, I was hanging really bad, but but I made it through. I was sick for like until yesterday actually. I was resting the whole day, but I had a great Sunday actually. That because I cooked something that I've been actually wanting to cook for a really long time, and I did it so perfectly well, and I'm proud of myself actually. I cooked some oxtail. What's that kind of? What's that kind of what the dombolo thing is? Yeah, man, it came out amazing actually, and that was my Sunday highlight actually. But I had to work nyana here and there. Hey, man, you know sometimes, man, you know what? Being a freelancer sometimes it's these. But yeah, man, I really had a good day. Really had a fantastic weekend. Not so fantastic weekend, but a great Sunday, and that's worth it actually. You know, like like that counts for something actually. Having a great Sunday, and then I cooked something great and fantastic. Good morning, Sabrina. Uh, and I'm guessing you are still busy handling claims there, and it's okay. I'm just waiting for you guys to parking kind of before we start the show, you must speak to me first and tell me how are you, how was your weekend, and like what's that, what did you get up to, and who did you invite here now actually, because I'm like no another 60 guys, come on, let's get more people now, and let's have fun. I would play a song, but it's really gonna make me do a lot of editing, so no. So Vibe Stealer. Oh yeah, guys, you know what, nah? Shout out to Vibe Stealer actually, man. She's been giving us some hot topics actually these days. And people are crying, people are laughing, and people are being, you know, being a lot. But then, it's like one thing that I appreciate is that people are being themselves, you know, and happy we are learning from each other, and then we are being genuine with each other. So that's a very good thing actually. I think I know why there's not a lot of people today. Month end le go it's Friday, so no ane ke dipabalase or maybe le busy ka mabaka di-debit order go ntsinyana. Di-policy di tsaya nyoko go nnile le di-dispute nyana la so I see le busy fanda, but it's all right. Shit, come on guys. Month end ko mmerekong, yeah, and gape go busy. Go na le di-claim tsa baya that have to be attended to because people were driving like crazy, they were drinking like crazy here over the whole weekend. But hey, it's all good, you know. It's all good. I still love Now, guys, it's like Molin Tlotlisen. Can I get okay? Let me welcome to Lulu. Yeah. Okay, I see you, Lulu. And Lulu seems new here. So, hi, Lulu. Okay. This is Pumpkin busy. This is Gugu busy. Apareki mangana le vibe still no busy. So, vele lona. Halesan rata vandag. It's fine. One day, go to block a lot. Car, why? Let's have a lot. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's all love. It's all good love. It's all good love. Okay. But anyway, the real weekend starts this weekend, Leroy. Big weekend. You know what, nah? Speaking about that, actually, I'm really not looking forward to actually, isn't it, this weekend, eh? Because of the weekend that I had. I really don't look forward. Thank you very much, Pumpkin. I'm really not looking forward to the coming weekend. And like, not like the next 2 weekends, actually. I'm really not. Because, hey, I'm trying to change my life here, guys. No? I'm trying to be more responsible, you know. I would say, like I'm trying to the responsible, what's that, adult that I apparently am. Because, hey, I have to make some better life choices, eh? We've been out here, we've been doing things, and now we are becoming a little too old for some things, you know. We do things like that we used to do when we were 20 years old here, and our bodies are like, chief, nah, bro, we out of this. But it's fine. Hey guys, you know what, nah? So while we wait, actually, nah, like let me share like a young story, and like that I've been thinking about for actually weeks now, nah? So one of my favorite songs, nah, of all time, is by a guy called Johnny Gill, I think. Johnny Gill or Johnny Gill, I don't know. Yeah. He has this song called My. And I'm sure we all know it, actually, right? You know, it's like that Sunday Stamps bargain kind of song, like my. So now, like a few weeks back, actually, right? I was listening to the lyrics of the song, you know, and then like, what is he saying exactly? You know, Sharp. He's speaking about this girl, man. You know, he just wants to do this girl. And Sharp. Then I thought, actually, this is my theory of how that song came about, actually, right? So the song is by Johnny Gill, My, right? So this is my theory, yeah? So Johnny Gill was in South Africa, yeah? Like doing what's that? What's that kind of, concerts around here, you know, it's like Orlando Stadium, whatever, right? So when he got to South Africa, yeah? Chile, I'm gonna get that. Good morning to. So when he got South Africa, né, to the hotel that he was staying in, actually, right? His housekeeper, okay, he fell in love with his housekeeper, right? Barakinkan, the the lady that was cleaning like Barakinkan his room there. He saw her, he liked her, and then he shell her, and then sharp. Then, yes, boss. So I don't know, he was so deep in love, bro, as in like with her, né? So now, this lady had to leave, as in like this one time to go home, right? So he asked, where do you live? What's my. Oh, he's like, oh yeah, my. That sounds like a beautiful place. So when can I visit? Yeah, so now She said, hey man, you can't really visit there because there is like very dangerous there and stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff. So now, sharp, she left. And then the following day, the lady didn't come to work. The housekeeper lady. Then he told the promoters that, Joe, you know what, ne? Please take me to my. Then the promoter was like, where? Yeah, bro, you know what? Like, there's this lady, man, like she's so amazing, she's so brilliant, and then like she stays at my. So honestly, the promoter was like, hey fam, I really can't take you there, man. You know, and like it's very dangerous there. He's like, no man, take me there. So honestly, like he was low key about it, you know, because like Gerho is not dangerous and Happy he's famous and then Federa he has money and whatever. So now he was so low key about it, you know. I feel Clara, you know, as like seeing my mind, yeah, and then I feel that Neshap he saw. So yeah, so now he was so heartbroken, like about how like he can visit her quite actually, you know, goes away to my vibes it up. So now he made a song, né, for her, né, about where she lives, but then again he didn't want to jump pieces. So now I was like, oh, but I can Sissy was a my, you sure look good tonight. So the next day, if they re sharp, she came to work and then and then they made out and then they made love and then they had the greatest time and then he was mind blown. Then he decided to make that song, my. But then he didn't want to jump piece up because again, Jason like the the place is very dangerous and such. Yeah, so now he was like, Sissy was a my. Sure look good tonight. You see that? That kind of works, né? I feel like that would be like a great story for like a Johnny Gill documentary, like when he came to South Africa actually. Nah? Yeah. So then I was like, my, you know, like that girl from my, bruh, she looks so good tonight. She actually put on that red dress and those high heels, and then, you know, like they role played, and then it was so fantastic, you know. And then it was like, little did he know, he created a classic. Then the black South Africans, they were like, nigga, we know where you've been. You know who you hooked up with, actually. They're on tour there. We know. But anyway, that was just my theory of like how the song came about. I might be wrong, might be right, but hey, that would make a great movie. What's that biopic for Johnny Gill. But anyway, how you guys doing? We're about to start the show, so please, please do come here and then like, and just let me know like what you think of my theory actually. Do you think it's bullshit, or maybe do you think it might be something there? You know, like there might be something there. Yes, no, yes. Or maybe should we just start the show because Lunaga le bona gore it's again kana khale active ka nna today gore it's again kana khale nna ke vandag. So KP, how you doing, man? How you doing, my sister or my brother? I'm not really sure, but then hope you good, fam. Sis Abosh, I think it's my first time seeing you here. You look so beautiful, by the way. You look married, actually. I can see it. You know, guys, there's a marriage glowing about people these days, man. You know. But Ashley, Michelle, good morning. I think it's the first time I see you here, also. Hope you're good. Hope you're fantastic. So okay, sharp. I think I've established that you all don't want to talk to me today, right? So let me just start the show, and then and just a friendly reminder, like we are still honoring like ladies for the month of August, so which is Ladies Month, South Africa. So the topics will be about the ladies, for the ladies, but not necessarily just the ladies, So the gents can be here also, and then like let's just have a lively chat about it, but then with love and respect, guys. There's no slurring here, no, there's no looking down on working people here. It's just pure respect. But then you can also be 100% yourself respectfully. So you can speak your mind, but respectfully. So right. So you can request to come in here, and then like let's have a nice chat about this. So today's topic, I'm just gonna put it up right now. Bali Arish can come up today. Oh, okay, that's fine, Sissy. And thank you very much for that. So the topic today would be let me just play this first.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
And I hope we all heard that. Man, I would be good for like radio one day. One day I'm gonna get into radio, guys. I don't know how, I don't know when, but the Lord shall make it a wayeth. So yeah, man, the topic is navigating female friendships, right? Let me repeat that. Navigating female friendships. So this is for the ladies. How do they navigate? Is it like through their friendships or no? Or like maybe how do they how do you like establish like a friendship with like fellow ladies, and then what are you looking out for, as in what are your standards maybe from working kind of like from that, as in are you welcoming, or maybe you are vacuum, you're just very careful about it, or hey, I do not trust people because of this and that, or maybe you're just a loving soul, so angelic, but what can come into your space and then just be lively with you, right? Because last week I kind of mentioned it actually, or like very often now, most ladies actually, they are very careful, like when it comes to as in like making friends, and as in but again, as like just welcoming like friends actually, as in like within their space, because I saw this other meme actually, like most ladies actually, they wouldn't really hang out with a person that they just met, as like within like the first 3 months, and then if you did, you can come to my house, as like, yo, hey man, we've just known each other for 3 months, fam. We're not friends like that. As opposed to gents, actually, as like gents can make friends like now, bruh. Like you can literally go to the bar as like you alone in jail, and then you can come out with a best friend, with a business partner, with as like that easily, So yeah, man, how do you navigate through your friendships, and like how do you go about it? Loving a one, or maybe you are very careful. Eh? And happy actually now. But guys, as in like these are not my words, nah. These are the things that I've seen actually most social media as in like being spoken about, right? Most ladies friendships actually very often, there's a lot of us that animosity going on, or maybe like some of them befriend each other because of the benefits they can get from each other, so now that creates like really bad vibe, and then now they're very, oh, and I'm like, damn. So but like this kind of links to what we spoke about actually Friday. So I'm like, hey man, so how do you do it, man? How, like how do you navigate your friendship space with your fellow ladies, boundaries, fede bjalo, and like standards, and yeah, man. So how do you do it? Good morning, Sis Pumpkin.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm a lot better. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Great,
So I wanted
man.
to keep you warm, but I see someone else came up.
Oh,
So,
I know it's fine.
Mina,
She's the producer of the house, so it's fine.
you know, when you are speaking about this topic, I'm like, it is so weird that I've met my friends, my previous friends, all like in this, like the same kind of the same way.
Okay, how so?
I had I had to help them gala before they became my friend.
Okay.
Yes, they needed assistance with something or they were going through something, and I was there as a shoulder to cry on. Jiggy Jiggy says Bangan. I've never.
Yeah,
The only friend I had of 13 years was someone I grew up with
13 years.
from primary school. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she and I had like we have different what do you call lives now. So we are not friends because her lifestyle and mine just don't click. Yeah, well.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a slay and a party animal, and I'm not like that.
I was
So
about to say, or maybe she's a baddie and when are you an angel?
yes, I'm not.
I
She's a
said, I
very
understand.
straight. So so Lee, I don't have friends now. My friend is my sister. I told you guys that I broke up with someone a year ago who was a friend since 2011. Yeah. Yeah, because of her issues and stuff. I never, so when every time when I meet new people and you start telling me about the problems that you have, I just end it there. I don't even give people my numbers anymore because I don't want to be anyone's shoulder to cry on. I don't. I don't. You guys know me. I don't. I don't. I'm done with that life. I did that for a very, very long time where I was always there for people. So I don't do friendships anymore, especially females. I have a guy friend, which is okay. I'm happy with him just being my friend. But usually when I want to do something, I go, I go with my sister, my older sister.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be friends with anyone anymore. I'm fine, guys.
So wait,
Hi, no.
Angie, wait. So now you feel like you've been used as in too much that you don't want barking kind of that. So now you are more careful now, actually.
Yes, definitely. I'm closed off now. It's like if I meet a girl or there's a sitting or there's a party or wherever and we sit and we talk. Last I reconnected with an old friend who's actually a cousin, but not really a cousin. The first thing Lee we spoke about was her mental health and how her husband is unemployed and whatever, blah blah blah. And I was like, I'm done. I was like,
Oh, so now like like you could see le ya bankeng.
no, I'm a very good listener. I can say that I don't know what it is with people and them telling me about their problems. I get that a lot. So when I have to connect with someone and they start dishing out, I'm out because I'm like, nope, I cannot. I can't do this again. I won't be able to do that again. So those are the things that I look out for. But also, I've made a very conscious decision to say I don't want to be friends with any females. I would rather just be friends with males. Yeah, well,
Okay, so now sharp. Oh, okay, now this is but gonna mean for as and as just thinking about it as like loosely fair, right? What if you are sent here to actually help people? Not really necessarily with money or maybe but then like your your vibe is in like you are the safe space, you know. You're working kind of or you know, like you can speak with this person. So like you don't necessarily have to like help them with like things and this and that, but then like just being there and you know what, just listening, fella, and then like be on some, hey man, you can pray about this actually so and then fail.
Yes,
What?
definitely. I have that. I really do have that from a very young age. That's why I decided it stops. No, I don't want to be that for anyone anymore. Even if I meet a guy and they start dishing out, I'm out because I cannot do that again. I cannot go through that again. I've helped so many people in my life. I've helped so many friends that when I called them for help, they were not there for me.
Yeah, okay,
They
okay.
never, came through for me. I always had to do things on my own. Like the only people that helped me is strangers from somewhere. But me now, when they're having nice times and nani, they forget. And then when they're having their hardships and whatever, they remember me. They'll call me and be like, "Hello, stranger." I block immediately. When you call me stranger on my WhatsApp, I'm out. I block you. I don't want that.
Hello, stranger.
I
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
Mina,
yeah.
my last friendship really broke me. Not really broke me. It ingusubuhlungu cool when I leave. Because this girl, when she said those things to me, good to me, I will never understand because I don't have a child and whatever. All of these
Ah,
things that she was saying to me, I was like, I cannot believe, like, so many years. Like I've literally carried her, and she's older than me. That's another thing. She
damn.
was old. She's like 5 years older than me, and I've carried that woman. And then the things that used to like came out of her mouth because she says she's doing it for the kids and whatever. Yes, I would not. I won't understand. I won't know what, how, why? Because I'm not a mother, honestly. And she was doing it for the kids. Yes, but just be mindful of what you say. You understand? And she really broke my heart so many times, and I was like, I'm out. Like when she said that to me the last time, I was like, I'm out. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be Bob the Builder for anyone. I don't want to carry anyone anymore. I don't want to be the shoulder to cry on. The first person you think of when you have problems, you call me, and I must try and fix the problems for you. And I must run around, drive at night, do this. Carry wena uze abantwana bakho bayalala nawe uyalala ukhona. I am there helping you out all the time. I can't do that anymore. That's how I'm done with friendships. Yabo. So the guy that who's actually my friend now, we are friends when I have to blow off some steam somewhere, and then he comes. He either picks me up, I pick him up, we go, we chill, I will come back. And the friendship between ends there. When he needs advice on something, he needs advice on like normal things, like isn't this sharp, not really needing my help all the time. So with him, I'm happy with him, and I'm happy with having my older sister as the only friend that I have because she understands me and Mina na is sharp. Yabo. So I wouldn't mind her asking me to help her with something because she's my sister. I know I would I really pant, my help actually will mean a lot to her rather than having someone outside of the family being like, no, I'm done with that life, Lee. I'm done.
That sounded so wrong, Yana, actually, here and there, or like working.
What?
No, like usually your guy friend, you can hit him up like
Just blow off some steam.
yeah, blowing some. I'm like, that sounds
Hey,
so wrong.
Uli.
That sounds
Ukalile
really,
de.
but hey, but hey, we get
Yeah,
you.
so
Yeah, yeah. No, man. Okay, you know what? Okay, so like last question actually.
yeah.
From the story you are telling now, actually about your past working and friendships actually. Seems like you don't set solid, what's that, boundaries actually, isn't it, with them. So now Nje, you feel like being the superhero and all the time. Is it true or yeah? Because
That
like,
came up during my therapy sessions. Yes, it is true.
so next time actually, no, there are good people out there who can be genuine or can like friends actually to you. Happy understand that we all like we are all going through things actually. So now me speaking about that like, to you, nah, I don't necessarily need money or you to, as in like, what's that, fly for me and then I just make it happen for me. Like sometimes just a simple joke actually, like from you, will make me feel better. So when you just have to working set, what's that, as the clear boundary. Yeah, okay, fair to me. I know, I know it's again sorry, but then I know when it comes to this and this and this and this and that, sorry to me. Then you feel okay, sharp, correct, working kind of motor, like what exactly from you, you know? So that's a good defense thing. Marahape, you can miss a lot of good people, like just that they were being, was that like free around you. So let's but I get you though. Yeah, I get you.
Okay.
You've been scarred a lot, and then, hey man, again, how to present? I know, yeah, like cut. Mm, okay. Thank you very much. This is Pumpkin, and then you know what? You've got a friend in me, but then that's broke. So, hey man, like please don't ask for money from me. But then, like, you know what? Now I want hugs. I feel I want drinks, yeah, and but it's fine. You know, there's no two cups, yeah, and I feel it's fine. But money wise, it's very tricky. And good morning to Mama D, the house therapist. She's been gone for a while, Nyana, but now she's back. We're happy to have you again, Mama D. Thank you very much. And yeah, man. So for those who are new here, my name is Leroy. We are Makoya. We're here Monday to Friday, so please keep tapping my nose so we can reach 50K. And then please invite more people, actually. And let's speak about this with the ladies, actually. How do you navigate your friendships with other ladies? Or maybe when you're just like Barkimankatsi's pumpkin here, you prefer guy friends because khati banyana ba mathata. Khati. So man, how do you do it? How do you do it? And we have the house producer actually. So for you who don't know who Vibe Stealer is, she is the behind the scenes of the Makoya house, like what's that, she's the one who comes up with these topics actually. So please don't blame me, I'm just the messenger, guys. She's responsible for that. So yeah, vibe still a fair.
Yeah, hope everybody's good. Good morning. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, great
Uh,
stuff.
I hope you guys are good.
I'm good,
I
I'm good.
actually just want to quickly say what I want to say because I want to quickly step down and do some couple of things now.
Okay.
Um, I think when it comes to this topic in general, ne, it's actually one thing in which I'm like, it's really close to my heart because of um uh like it's really important for me to actually have female friends in a point wherein, as much as I have a lot of male friends, it's really important for me to have such in my life because of different views and perspectives and how and the same like people within the same gender. So like for me it would be like very easy for me to literally meet and become a friend with one person, ne? Like I'm that person. Like I'm kind, I'm very welcoming and stuff. But the problem would be like allowing that very same person within like my personal space. That's the one tricky thing because of it takes time. You can't just allow a person you met yesterday within your personal space because one, you wouldn't know that person how he or she, or should I say she, would be within like your space in general. So like sometimes it's like you know you very quick to literally think, okay, let me just take my time towards like learning this person, because first of all it's like you met this person yesterday. um you still need to learn the person, you know as much as you guys have a friendship. But if the person is wants to generally get into your personal space, you literally would have to let them know, like, no, dude, like, I don't have a problem with you being my friend, but can we just take it easy? You know, I just want to learn the person that you are, you know, in different perspectives. It's really, really important, when you invite a person of that sort, it's really like it becomes deep in a manner in which they get to um at some point they catch some of your energies and whatever, all these personal stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm one person that's really, 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 really private when it comes to my own personal life. I don't like people knowing certain things of my life,
True.
and therefore, like, I also, when it comes to my female friends, I sometimes don't generally tell them like some of my stuff, my personal stuff, because of the person I know they are. So therefore, I tell other friends of mine. You know, I had an incident like early in the year with a female friend of mine. I've been friends with her like since primary, by the way. We've been friends for the longest. We had an incident early in the year wherein something really happened, and basically I was in the wrong, and she almost cut me down as a friend, literally. It was that bad. When it happened, we didn't
Wait.
speak for like weeks. And I literally took out the opportunity because of we always talk to each other, we take time, we check on
Fam,
each other and stuff.
fam,
um
fam, like, my apologies for calling, eh? Bramafin, please mute your mic, my leader.
Oh snap! Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
Stop,
Let me
stop.
just excuse.
Oh, well. Thank you very much there, my leader. Please mute your mic there. Rafili, you can continue. Mm.
yeah, so as I said, I took my time to literally like just like inbox her because we normally check on each other like frequently. So when that actually happened, I thought it was just like a joke that I threw around because of, look, as much as we've been friends for the longest of time, you need to understand within time people change. And the one thing I can definitely tell you is that I've changed because of like growing up, but she has remained the same person that she was since back then. Now it became a thing of she actually raised it, and she told me, dude, with what you did, I almost cut you out in my life. And I don't have a problem with you. You're my friend. We like very close. But what you did is something I generally don't accept. I understand you are a different person, and I have no problem with the person that you are. But if you are gonna continue like this, we might as well just stop. And I had to be the bigger person. I apologize, because obviously it's really not of me to do that to her, knowing the person that she is. you know I had to do that, and I had to really sit down and understand that, having a female friend of that sort, it's like, in a way, it's like a great thing, because imagine you have a a person that's totally the opposite of you. I mean, you are a very outgoing person. She's not an outgoing person. She's like deep within her space, and I'm like out there, ke motho wa rao.
Yeah, no, I got it. I don't know DJ man.
Yeah. Besides that, but then the fact that when I'm not out there, like when I'm within my personal space, she's like the one person that would like literally understand everything. Um, she would carry me with some of the stuff that like would happen within my personal life, understand. That's why I think also some of my female friends wouldn't understand my life in a manner in which the way I live it and the kind of person that I am. So yeah.
But again, kind of now it's like one thing that I can commend you on Nampenchagan is that you you legit you took accountability or you know what? Yes, no. Like you messed up and Fidel Rampenchaga hide it this and that and happy like her level of maturity and the I understand and I forgive you. Now that's a true friend right there, Pinchak. Never mess it up again. Because right now, hot hard to actually get such good friends now. So yeah, man, like shout out actually to you. And happy like let that be like a lesson to actually more people actually, like not just ladies. Or hey man, sometimes you are wrong. No? Like leave what's that? Like leave your the ego aside or when but then no man, like that was just a joke. But then, yeah, like some people just don't get those jokes, you know? So like learn to be sorry as in like what's that sincerely so no and then like what's that like mean it be lesson, because now you really might be losing like a good friend because of your lack of comprehension, no, of like what's been communicated. When I feel like you are a choosy listener. So let's be smart about that part there, man. But then yeah, as in the vibes there, thank you very much, man. So, Bram Japanan. Philip Braga. Okay. Since D had to leave, Lemis Dot had to leave now. Come on, guys. Why, why is so well? But anyway, so yeah, so we have a master actually today because Barikana since the ladies do not want to come in, so let's hear it from a guy's view. Barikana, and then again, guys, like remember, respect is the order of the house, right? That you can speak your mind, but hey, have fun with it. Mr. Muffin, how you doing, sir? You are muted, so just just unmute and then come back. Mr. Muffin already to ask a minute. I know for sure. Muffin. His bees. Okay, so let's jump to Cupcake. Good morning, Cupcake. How are you?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm
He says
great.
he's struggling.
Oh, okay. Let me
Can
try
you
to
send
do.
him the mic?
I just did, so I had 30 seconds. So, yeah. So, like, let's just wait for 30 seconds. Nyana. Mrs. Cupcake, me, I'm not happy with you.
Why?
You are only sending roses to Mr. Muffin, but but like not us. Why?
Shooty, sorry, I forgot.
Like why? Phil? I'm happy and I'm touched, but it's fine.
What's the topic today? I just joined.
navigating female friendships, you know.
Ay,
So
mina
how to
sengaphuma kuma-female friendships sham ngiphumile nje.
why
I'm good.
why upumile why?
I just think there's a lot of competition, there's a lot of jealousy, a lot of low key, I hate you, but you are my friend. So I ngishapho ngapho mina.
Okay, you know what, ne? Just put a pause nyana there, more there, because we were waiting for like Mr. Muffin. Then you can dissect it, Bilana. All right, Mr. Muffin.
Dumelang Sanvanani. How's everybody?
Shapuzera Braga.
Easy. Askisi manele flopo ya ka the first time. Ko ne phone ke beile da ke sponsor the headphones. So I kana ka hore ke mo paneling.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, today's topic ne. Ke botle bo sister man. Yeah. Us pumpkin we will point high and our resident DJ. I heard her as well.
Yes.
It's I don't know. I think it's easier for gents to make friends versus ladies. When I'm a cheetah, I think when we too laid back when it comes to certain things. When I can know someone for the past 3 years. Mara hona lebitso la hae ke Mjavava. Khanti his name is Bongani. It's not even Mjablani. But because we connect easier as a gents, not because we open enough or we've open honest conversations, but it's like as much that we reserve certain topics that we suffer alone, or when we do share isn't though this is our sharp, we sympathize, not necessarily we're not empathetic as the two ladies who have spoken are. Now I was asking us when Pumpkin was talking, okay, when a person like Pumpkin who has a healing aura, an inviting aura or kind eyes where a person can just lay out their burdens. Sometimes it doesn't necessarily mean, Jorge, I need you to intervene. Sometimes I just want to speak about it to a total stranger, and when you might give your insight, or you might just give me an ear to listen to, and that makes my problems go away. Doesn't necessarily mean Jorge, I want you to be by my left, but you must also then be able to be impartial enough to give an ear without getting involved, without putting yourself at a place that puts you at detriment where I won't do the same for you. Hobane who else Pumpkin? I think that's her biggest setback in regards to what she's experienced with friends. She feels okay, I helped this person. Mr. Muffin had two flat tires. Kam first person one. Kam got 300. I lukisa kule haya aba sharp. Nna ke shota ka gasole and towards Mampara week one blue tick friendship in over. Even as bad. Sometimes now I feel there's friends I can go to and be like, yo, Ntwana, who should be like um ke qadile pizza ya nama. Anka e pry pack it, you know. Then there's other friends who be like, hey oh boy, Ntwana, I'm sharing a voucher ya Mr. D.
Yeah.
Fast food, a takeaway like you know. I think as guys we are able to judge and gauge people we can relate our problems and expect a helping hand from versus people you can just relay problems for the sake of conversation and not expect anything. So as a person who's an empath, it becomes kind of hard to do that because you feel like if this person is genuinely willing to pour out their eyes to me, oh Shem, let me see what I can do. Let me give you the jacket off my back on a cold winter night just because you're suffering more than I am. And that sometimes then unfortunately leads a person to heartbreak or distrust or meeting the wrong kind of people. So it's hard when you associate friendship with lack of or someone's lack of inability to be there for you in a time of need, because the word friendship I think is being used loosely. Anyone can be my friend, anyone
Very
can be
loose.
my friend, but doesn't mean they're genuine friends. Because to me, friendship to me is more like family. I'm working a late shift. I'm going to check in, check if the lights are on. check if my mom's is okay, something like that. That's a friend. Then you have people you just know who only meet at groove. We only meet at the social fair. We only meet at shapa tunyana. That's it. Mara tse ding tsona, we're not friends like that. I don't know you like that. So once I think ladies can start establishing that other friends are slay queens because of the activities they do, ka dinako tsa di-high heels and cocktail dresses, but she's not a friend when it comes to yo ko ha bo mokgotsi wa ka go na le lefu a go lo gabela di-cabbage le di-spinach. You know what I'm saying? Then it makes it easier for you to navigate the space, because sometimes you can find lifelong friends who don't even know where you live, who don't even know your real name, but they ride or die for it. How bona partying ntwana vakang ke a bona ko lewa ka montla a re va ke tla o beya before na ke a tlatleng. Then you have other friends who be like, Entwana, ko spanning of book and so. Good the other week, sharper now, work at the graphic design, the animation, what. How about how now, okay, Kenya writing, you understand? Or school and Nike what that has to do with it. And I think that's how we guys find it easier to make friends versus ladies, because ladies, like I said, they're more impressive and more emotional and intentional rather, when they are building bonds, versus us guys who can build bonds over me and the same guy wearing the same jean at a party. With our twin, sure, twin, just like that. I don't know twin's name, I don't know his mom, angazi Tagas Rozake, but to me he's a friend. But he's not like friendship that I'll be like Entwana Kushubile Kai, Zogala Sizulu, you know? So with the ladies where they coming from, I understand it and I respect it. I like it actually. But I think they just need to be more forefront when it comes to it versus Gonamachita on the open and get go. Ah no, yeah, here you I mean, obviously I can't help you, but I advise try this and this and this. And then end the conversation there. I get them nothing. We're at a party. Let's carry on partying, friend. Guzolunga. Don't call it tomorrow and ask a friend to do what I asked. And then 2 weeks later, you in the same predicament and you expect her to have an answer to your situation. Nah, let's just leave it the way it is. I think that's my 2 cents, by the way. Respect to all you ladies. You all have wonderful hearts and kind spirits. I hope you do actually find true connections in your inner circle.
100%. You know what, ne? You put it so beautifully, actually. I really don't have to comment much there. Like, but I love what you said there, actually, ne, gore. We are more sympathetic than, you know, and it's not that deep than the female species, ne, like, by nature. I mean, they are like nurturing, you know, and then. So now they often feel like they must be the superhero now. No, it's like, let me do this for you, do this for you. So it's like, so for like those ladies that are like that, sometimes, you know, and they're like, just be like, just be like sis Palace, you know. Just that, tell them to work again, guys, and just pray, and then you'll be fine. Just pray, do this and that, you know, and then like just step back, you know. No, yeah, man. Guys, you know what? It's, side note, actually, we have a few what's that? We have a few international people here, ne? So let's try to keep it what's that English, ne, guys, ne? Working, can I accommodate, ne? So please, and thank you very much. Yeah, man. But then, yeah, you know what? You, Mr. Muffin, like, he literally put it so beautifully. So, we had a young Miss what there. So, Hotlas is, what's that? Yeah, Sister Ona, then Mamadi, then Subs. Who accepted me? Senzo did that. I mean, I remember Senzo is Mr. Admin. Yeah, so, hey, man. This is
I think Cecily can speak before me.
Oh, okay, cool. Mama D, you ready?
Yes, thank you. I'm ready. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Mama. How are you? You've been away for a while. Can you didn't say, Mom?
Yes, I have been. I had a project that I was working on. It kept me so busy. This since March, this is the first day off I have. It's been that hectic.
Ah, okay, no, but then thank you very much
Yeah.
for like gracing us with your presence once again.
Thank you. Absolute pleasure. I missed you, man.
I miss you so much, actually.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
fine.
Let me give you my 2 cents, right? Relationships will never be the same if we consider the genders. Females are very easy to attach, generally, whether be within a love relationship, whether be in families. We are nurturers by nature. Okay. So you will find a lot of empaths in women as opposed to men, right? Now, that's what makes female relationships like they use each other or anything like it's not. It's only that a lot of women are empaths, most of us. Now, sometimes you find that as an empath, it is just an inbuilt thing within you. People will find you easy to approach. And somebody said, it's not necessarily that everybody who comes to you and relates their issues, they're expecting you to do something. Some of them will tell you straight up, I need you to do something, help me, I need 100 rands. Some people will just say, this is what I'm going through and start relating their stories. For that matter, it could be your calling. And I'm saying this on this authority that I'm that type of person. From the time in Kehola, people will just come to me and tell me a huge thing like that. Before I was a therapist, before I even knew that there's anything called a therapist, before I knew anything about life, they would just tell me a story, and clearly I would not have a solution. I would not even know how to respond. But they will be fine by the time, if we are in a taxi, by the time they get off, they'll be telling me, oh, thank you very much. You were helpful. Helpful by doing what, by the way? And only later in life, especially now that I'm in that field of a therapist, I understand why it happened. Because over and above me being a trained therapist, I am an empath, and by nature, then people would get comfortable with me to tell me anything, you know. So the only thing that can help, because there are people who will take advantage of you as an empath. You just need to, because if you don't help somebody when you could have, that will take away your peace. You will have sleepless nights because you know that I was scarred from somewhere, and here I am not helping somebody even if I could. Somebody who has not done anything to me, now they are just being punished because somebody, scarred me in the past. So here's a tool that you can use. Understand that when you do something for somebody, don't expect them, the particular person, to be the one person you will have to run to, because they might really, for real, they might not be able to be in a position to help you, and you're going there with expectations. So if you manage your expectations from the time you are helping, that will cover you in the time of need when you go to this person and they say, I'm sorry, I can't help. You managed your expectations from the beginning, you are able to manage the expectations at the time you get a disappointing answer, you know. And some people are your family members, they are actually the people who should be relying on you. And because now you were disappointed before, you disappoint everybody in your life, and you're not going to have peace, I can tell. You will have to go and tell people on this platform that I will never do it because. And your tone even says it, that this person is scared. So it's just a matter of knowing how to handle stuff, knowing how to process, friendships, and to handle friendships, because it's not everybody that comes to you for help, literally meaning that you must help them by doing something. You can help by giving your time, help by giving an ear. Encouragement, a word of encouragement doesn't cost anything to anyone.
100%. No,
Yeah,
or maybe,
yeah, I think that's just about everything. All I can say for now, unless if there's a question.
I'm not sure if there's a question, guys. Uh, do we have a question for like Mama D here? So those who are new here, actually, Mama D, she's a professional therapist, right? So she's a regular here since last year, actually. Korofala, like she's been very busy, very busy. But then we love and appreciate her actually. Like with her wise words. So for those who are late here, who are new here, my name is Leroy. We are Makwai Rundown. We're here Monday to Friday from 10:15 in the morning. We speak about lovely things, good laughs, and sometimes deep things like this, you know. So how do you navigate breaking and female friendships, no, like particularly the ladies, you know, like how do you feel about making friends with, as in like what's that, fellow ladies, and then how do you navigate that? Because as we have heard now, women like they are way too deeper, no, into this. Actually, there's a word that was used there. Can I empath, ne?
Empaths, yes.
Yeah, that. So how do you navigate that now? Because very often women take advantage of each other within these, you know, like these friendships. But yeah, so Sabzi le cupcake they disappeared now. I don't know why cupcake available, but then Sabzi's on a call. So but yeah, it's like basically yeah, man. So do you have questions for SSD? What's that? Pumpkin or maybe like Mr. Muffin? Okay.
Chief.
Mhm.
I'll hang out more paneling for as long as I can. But I asked we be the week in Anang novel. I agree with her 100%. Just being able to draw the line between hore bakgotsi ba bang they're there for what, but I still believe that no one man is an island. Like what talk about you sometimes net from tse simple fela lo distress ka tsela e pumpkin e beleng ya only on call. A girlfriend I can only call like what or ke batla go mo pick up or drop off. It's allowed, but I think interacting with people, sometimes even helping someone without expecting anything in return, it does add mileage to the soul, you know? It makes you feel good about yourself without the extension of hoping or they return the favor to you. Sometimes they return the favor, but not to you, but to the next person who's more well off than what you are. Or well, not well off rather. Mara ba shotang ho fetisetsa wena. So bokgotsi shouldn't be measured by actions that happen when a person is in desperate need. I think bokgotsi, you just need someone who's genuinely there, but not necessarily there ka letsoho, you know? Like Asti said. Be someone who you can listen to. Help, like you said, let's pray together. Yo, Don, let's burn a candle, say a prayer. Hopefully everything works out. And yeah, that's a person will be like, oh man, I needed that. After praying, I cried. It helped me get over what I needed to get. But it's kind of tricky when you're trying to find a friend who ticks all the boxes. And I think we guys learn to navigate that from a very young age where your best friend, there's certain things you can't tell him because when people start dissing you, he knows all the right keys. He will be like, this guy, don't think that just because he's 2.5 meters tall. He wears a size 3, you know? And then everybody never noticed that until he brings it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it it's with us gents, I don't know, maybe we learn it differently because like we say, we are able to sympathize but not put ourselves in that person's shoe. We're just willing to listen, understand, and move on, and still be willing to say, ah, boy, there's nothing I can do to help you. Hopefully everything works out. You know, ladies on the other hand, if they find a man who's down and out, they'll be like, no, brother, let's go get you new clothes. Let's put curtains in your room. Let's put furniture in your house. And then the guy's like, I didn't ask you to do all of this. You can go out. And then the woman is like, how dare you? I thought no, the guy was like, no, I was down. You came, you helped me out, and then boom, you did all of these things for me. Now I'm okay. Now I can start dating my type or be friends with my type. And you only have to find that you were just there because you had a genuine good heart, but you're not his type, you know? So I think maybe ladies should treat friendship the same way. You might be good with that person in that aspect of life, but don't make it don't make it the he's I've been there for him, so he must be there for me. Yeah, and by the way, it goes both ways, guys and girls, not just guys. Hey, before I get hunted, go start thing.
Chill, no G.
Yeah,
What
but
about
for
you?
now, no, I'm good. I don't have any other comments I think I'd want to add. I'm just saying.
But again, you know what? Like, there's something that Mama actually said here. Or like, look, learn to lower your expectations, guys. You know? Yes, you're expecting your best friend to actually like help you with whatever, ever. But then, let's be mindful, Hore. Sometimes your friend, like, they're going through a lot now, you know? So maybe that, like, actually, they can't help you then. So don't go around saying, nah, when I helped you, you are a fake friend. But in case we all have responsibilities and problems and like this and that, this and that. So let's be mindful here and there, no? And like not just ladies to actually ladies, you know? Because when they are more deeper, but then just learn to let go more, you know? Because some things they are like just way beyond you actually, right? You know, I remember like a few weeks, what? No.
Can I
I think
answer?
yeah, cool.
Leave. It's fine. Finish your story, then I'll ask.
Oh, okay, yeah. About a month ago, actually, I was going through the pits, actually, like the pits. And this is literally the first time, actually, like me speaking about it. My closest friends, actually, like, don't know nothing about this, actually. So, because I knew her, even okay, Sharp, you are my closest friend, but then now you're also moving, like, you have kids, you have this and that, this and this. So now I'm not going to now like what's that burden you with this just because you are my closest working kind of friend, so you are like supposed to help me. Fuck that shit. I'm like, but eventually, you know, like what's that? Like some of them actually they noticed and then they're like, no, man, you're like, go Sabu. I'm like, fine, I know, man, like, you have your own things, you know, so let's chill. Because then I'm have this, like, what's that superhero syndrome thing, hore, hey, when you need help, speak up, please. You never know, hore, like, you know, and like, maybe I can, maybe I can't, but then, like, speak up, let's help you however we can. But then again, we are speaking about friendships, guys, and Mrs. Pumpkin wanted to say something. And thank you very much, Mr. Gentleman. Yeah. Mrs. Pumpkin?
This is a question for Sistine.
Mm.
So since I am back at home, like I'm obviously meeting a lot of people that I used to go to school with, né? And we all have different lives. And then one girl said, I must give her my numbers, and I did, and we started talking and whatever. The first thing that she did was to just lay it down for me. Told me about her husband, how marriage is hard, the kids, how she wishes she never had kids because she asked me if I'm married or not, and stuff. So, besides me ignoring her or blocking her off my WhatsApp, what do you think will be the best way to say to her, I actually do not want to be friends with you because of this and that? Because honestly, there's nothing positive that she spoke to me about besides telling me about her problems.
Very good question, actually. Wow. Mama, like you are very low there. Yeah, it's a bit better. I'm not sure it's either headphone or maybe Bluetooth. It's in somewhere. Wait, because
No, I can the headset.
there we go. Yeah, sharp, sharp, sharp.
Is it better? Okay.
Right there. Yes.
Okay, Pumpkin, in that setup, right? I would say to you, recommend a therapist, recommend that person to go and see, because you know, the minute you say to somebody, I don't want to be your friends because you're right. Like, sometimes you're not even, it's because you're not even trained on how to handle somebody's pain and baggage. But therapists are trained. Now, how feta go tswa mo nna, not that I don't care, not that I don't feel people's pains, but I know how to handle your pain. How otswa, I am clear, take a 5-10 minutes break, to be ready for the next client. So learn to suggest or recommend therapy for our friends and family and colleagues. How utlwa gore this is beyond me, o mmolelela gore you know what, le nna ya nkimela, I understand what you're going through, it's really rough, it's tough, I hear you, but you need to speak to a professional. When you point them the right way, you're still saving a friendship and you're saving your peace. I don't know if I understand. You are happy with the answer.
I did that, and then she said to me she goes to church for counseling. And I obviously asked because I went for therapy for so many years. The first thing is like, no, uNkulunkulu uzongiphendulela, I'm a prayer warrior and whatever. So my thing is, because I didn't want to, I actually didn't handle the situation well, honestly. I just stopped talking to her because I was like, no, not another one. I can't.
Yeah.
I feel like there should have been a better way for me to just let her down and say, I'm phony, like I can't. But I did ask about counseling. I did ask, and she says she goes to church, and you can tell that she wanted to offload because not even once have I told her what I'm doing in my life or why am I back home or what. Nothing. I didn't even had to let a word in. She was just complaining and complaining and complaining. So yeah.
Yeah, no, then when she tells you that I'm going to church or I'm going to pray and all of that, don't discourage her from doing that. But make them aware that, listen, you need to get a different kind of therapy. I do pray. I do believe in prayer. If my client believes in prayer, I will encourage them in a session. I will say, yes, you are right. Pray about it. But I will also empower my client as to how to function as a human being. Because if you're talking about prayer, you're talking spirituality. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when you're talking life issues, you must use your brain. This is where we come in as therapists, because we let you go into your issues and explore solutions and options of how to handle your problem. But if you're going to go and attend to one part of your humanity, then you're not helping yourself. That answer from prayer might come and find you in a hospital with depression. How about being emotionally healthy whilst you're praying and waiting for your answer? But if they don't want to listen to you, sure, protect your peace, protect your space. You cannot handle all of these things. You are fine as long as you cut it. Tell them nicely, listen, I am not trained for this. I am not wired for this. I am saying to you, talk to a professional. You saying to me you want to do it spiritually only. Please go your route. I can't. As long as you have explained yourself, as opposed to just cutting a friendship or a relationship just like that. That hurts.
Or you can just, you know what, Nella, just send her Mama D's number, you know? I mean, like, she's a professional after all. Hey, Pumpkin, you know?
Yes. Guys,
Yes.
I think
Oh,
Mina,
yes. Please send them my flyers. They are on my bio. Just pass them my flyers.
Exactly.
maybe one day when I see her, I would just say I lost my phone and her numbers got lost with the phone. Then yeah, I can refer her. But for now, guys, I think that's why I told Lee earlier on. I'm like, I don't know why I meet friends the same way for me. Why does that happen so much? And should I befriend them? Am I the problem? Am I giving off talk to me vibes and I will help you or
Yes.
whatever? I don't know.
You
You
probably are
are an
the
empath, an extra dose of an empath. So now you
Extra
just
dose.
need to understand how you are wired and be able to say, I'll contain you, my friend, I will listen to you. But when you're done listening to them, pass them my flyer. Don't say
Okay.
anything. Just pass them my flyer.
All right.
Hey, Mama, do you know what? You really mentioned like something really profound, you know, the whole what's the sometimes Ronald is superhero. Sometimes we don't really know who we are actually. You know, and how do we operate that? Yeah? Nah?
We don't. We don't. You only get to know, I always say, until you are squeezed, you never know what's on the inside of you. When,
So
when
yeah, sorry.
your personality, your being, who you are, always comes out when you are squeezed. Squeezed in a sense that somebody ke yo, o go bolelela dilo tse o sa itse gore o reng, and you don't know how to, you know, support them, what to say to them, how to solve their issues. And you find that this happens a lot. But also when you find that they will say to you, oh, thank you so much, I feel better. When you said nothing in response, when you did nothing practically to solve their problem, then you must know that there's a possibility that you are that person, that special kind of person. Maybe you can take a short course so that will help you with skills to know how to handle somebody else's pain so that you don't end up um le wena o le overloaded by other people's stuff because you don't know how to handle it. But I can tell you, if you are wired like that, naturally you are that, there's nothing you can do. You must just know how to work your nature.
Learn how to work your nature. Great words. Damn, man. We are getting free sessions out here, Mama Koya guys. But then remember to actually hit her up. Namarene, she's not free. Nah, guys, nah, please. Please. She's a professional. So please hit her up in Bila. Yeah. Nah, but
She's
wow.
not expensive. Tell them she's not expensive.
She's not that expensive, actually, you know? So you wanna romela DM that's like you need some help, or maybe you need to navigate working kind of like through yourself and learn who you are and then like how do you work, and such. We have a professional therapist here. So like Mama Dina, one last question actually. So do you think that like that may be the reason that most people cling on to like bad friendships because now they've maybe lost who they are or maybe like don't really know how to like how to navigate to actually like knowing themselves and then like learning how to like make boundaries and then, like learning how to like let go. What would you say to those people? Hurricane, you can do this and this and this like this, and then like learn to do this, and then
Yeah,
yeah, actually that.
those are soft skills. Those are soft life skills that you are referring to. That
Yes,
can
yes.
be done in a session or two with a therapist. You
Mm-hmm.
can go to a life coach, you know, they can empower you with those skills. But
Mm,
it's nothing. Don't if you are not happy in a friendship, in a relationship, in whatever, don't don't go through it alone because you might actually be having the wrong idea about this person. Make sure that you go and see a professional and at least have a session with them to say, this is what I'm experiencing and I'm having this challenge. Because also sometimes it might be that you are scared, but you don't know that you are scared. So even if somebody comes in good faith, because when now you are wounded, you will not trust anybody, even the people that you should trust, even the people that are coming to you in good faith. So for you to be able to navigate that, go for a session, you know.
go for a session by Mama D, guys, please. Yeah, man. But then basically, just just take the time to like understand who you are, yourself actually, because now everything you see now like what a gig like it's going to be red flag. I don't like how they breathe. Red flag cut. I don't like
Yes, and you know,
cut. You like really. Mm,
let me just come in there when you mention red flags.
mm.
I noticed that people call everything
Red
red
flags
flags.
now, yeah.
But
Everything is a red flag now.
here's the challenge. Here's a challenge. Sometimes you could be right, there's a red flag. But sometimes it might be that you are bleeding and the red that you're seeing is actually your blood. You don't see that you are bleeding. There's nothing wrong. There's no red flag with that person. The blood is the red you're seeing is your blood.
Wow.
It's possible.
Wow.
It's possible. Immediately when you start seeing red flags everywhere, then there must be a problem somewhere.
Could be your wounds now.
It could be your blood.
Mm. Your own blood, and then you're like, no, it's like these are red flags everywhere, guys.
Yep. Yes, you are bleeding on other people and you see red flags on them when you are actually bleeding. You might be the one who needs to stop bleeding. You need to heal. You need to, you know, yeah.
You know what? Last week, Tuesday, I think actually, we were speaking about to the ladies, working on her actually like give advice to like the other ladies or maybe the younger ladies and stuff, right? Then I said, guys, stop trying not perfect actually. We are all scarred here. We all have pains here. Like we are not perfect, but more. So now most younger girls actually they feel the pressure on not perfect, so which is now where these fake friendships actually like thing, and then now there's a lot of scarring and then wounding happening, and then now as you grow that actually comes back to this of like now you are bleeding like so much that now everything is a red flag now, you know. I don't like the way he walks. I don't like he has this, she, this, she, he, she, this, is that. Then now you tend to forget that, dude, we are not perfect. Just like you.
Yeah. Very
No?
true. Very true, Leroy, because when you're saying young girls, I take it that you are referring to people who are still growing up. That remember, getting a heartache is a growing up. It's a stage of growing up and building relationships and having them broken and starting all over again. It's part of growing up. The only thing you can do is to manage yourself, to say, when my heart has been broken, give yourself time to heal. Look for help. Why do we go to doctors when we are sick? But when we are emotionally sick, we don't go for therapy. You know,
You're dropping
go
bars
for
to your
help.
mom.
Go and tell and cry in somebody's office and tell your pain and relate to somebody that, I've just been heartbroken just now. I don't know what to do. And the person will support you. Of course, they will not reverse the heartbreak, but they will support you through until you are healed and then start a new relationship. And they will also give you tools of how to do this thing of dating and all of that going forward. But if you just go and go into life with no tools on how to live life and all of that, unassisted, you're going to get you will be a cripple by the time you're an adult, an emotional wreck. And by the come the time you want to get married, you're an emotional wreck who will not even consider for premarital counseling. Go into a marriage being a wreck like that, you can imagine the trouble you are going to experience.
It's gonna be a whole mess. Yeah.
A
I don't know,
whole
dude.
mess. A whole mess.
I know Mam Zorale Bukhatata for your words, guys. So for those us that gonna so for those who are late, who are new here, we are Mokoy Rundown, and that was Mama D actually. She's a what's that? She's a professional therapist actually. So you need help with like such things, just hit her up, actually DM that's her, like, but it's not for free, guys. No, you're gonna have to pay for that, but then very affordable actually, you know what I'm saying, like very affordable. Just hit her up, more DM that's her, and then she will help you. We are gonna close this off like let's say within the next 10 minutes actually, because I have to go some stock taking there. But then we're gonna give Master Gentleman X there to just no yeah, and then we can close it up like breaking beautifully. Sure, gentlemen.
Are you well?
I'm alive, Maji. How are you?
Miss D, how are you?
I'm well, thanks, gentlemen. How are you?
I'm still as handsome as yesterday's weather. Thank you for asking.
Oh, praise God for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I tell you something? Ne? Once a person says they have one thing I've realized ne, in my last 2 days is people have this thing of saying, I have a tendency to, right? Once you say you have a tendency to, it means that you have fallen into a certain pattern of habit.
Holy
Ne?
shit.
and you realize that you have fallen into that habit. And once it becomes habit, it becomes part of your routine on a daily basis, whether negative or positive, you know. Um, and you need to address it accordingly, you know, um, whatever the case may be. Okay. Now, some of your friends, the out of the 20 that you had coming out of varsity, high school, whatever, ne, I'm sure some of you are left with one or two or three or four because you've lost them along the way. Some of them you've lost them for other reasons, but there are those you have lost because of they've been living their purpose. People who are living within their purpose in terms of their lives and are always purposeful about their lives, they will not be swayed by. Leroy will say, "Hey, Chief, I've got a party going on. I want to go out, whatnot." They'll probably say, I'm working on something, Chief. Can we postpone it on another time?" And people become hurt and say, "You're never available, whatnot." No, those people are living within their own purpose and whatnot, and they're living according to who they are. Where now you just wanted to be surrounded, if you're constantly wanting to be surrounded by people, when someone says jump, you will want to appease those people and say how high. Now, there are people in your friendships, there are people who will build you, number one, and people who will just go along with the ride with you and agree with anything that you say. Okay. For instance, there are friends who just are there to guide you properly and just be a positive influence in your life. The friendships lean wrong and you talk the whole day and night and talk rubbish, but they don't build anything. They're always there, just there. Actually, you don't realize it, but they milk off you and they milk off your energy. Yeah. And one thing I've noticed, Batu, if you're not invited to the party by your friend, don't attend.
Yeah.
Don't take it personally. It had nothing to do with you. They probably had their own reasons for doing that. But learn to address it accordingly in an emotionally mature way, because people have a tendency to take it personally, meaning that you still have what I called an adult child syndrome, of being left out. That's how I say it. You always want to be part of the crowd and part of the. You're grown once you sharp 22, 23, 24, 25, you're a grown ass woman, a man, and live your life according to you and how you feel. And the last, learn to be content. And the last part, learn to stay in your own silence. To wrap it up, learn to stay in your own silence. Take your phone out of the morning. Take your phone away in the morning for 30, 40 minutes. Don't even look at it in the morning. Take a deep breath and just embrace the morning and just be in the morning and in yourself. Lerata so much that even lerata that happens in your head, you hear it when you're sleeping. TikTok, skoof skoof, le robes, and le insomnia.
Sorry about that. Yeah. I know, it, barking kind of like, bruh, gentleman, actually. You are right. The information we actually consume, like Heinzina, like, especially now, it's a lot, actually, that you like, you can't really confused, actually, so like sometimes don't look at your phone, just leave it there, and then I just listen to, it has like music, or parking kana the lo-fi music, and then I just like listen to yourself, actually, Happy, be careful of the thoughts that you get, actually. Sometimes they can be really bad that like they can spiral you to the other way that you really do not have to, you know. Then you get more distress, anxiety attack, in cause you allowed the world to actually like what's that kind of to that in your head, you know. And then now you start thinking as like very dizzy things. So just that.
One thing you must remember, Leroy, ne? One thing you must remember, ne? When you are, oh sorry, Sis D, my account is private. Just follow me. I'll follow you, and then yeah. One thing I've realized, ne? One thing you do, one thing about the mind, ne? Whether you when you ask yourself a question, your mind will always answer you.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Whether right or wrong, and the mind will always make up a conclusion based on your own experiences. Understand? And it will always come up with its own conclusion, and you stay fixated on that conclusion as the definite answer. That's why Batu Babang are stubborn, because the mind and the energy that you have transmitted is there, and you don't want to hear anything else, but you're not open to anything else at that point in time. Now, here's the thing. The last thing, cool. Like I said, the last thing 20 seconds ago, but
It's fine, it's fine, it's chill.
A human being ready to soul changes every 5 to 10 seconds. Our
The human being what?
chromosomes has changes every 5 seconds, depending on the
Okay.
sphere of influence. Our chromosomes, our DNA, it's always rotating. Okay, depending on the influences that you allow in your life, also. Okay. Now, it may take a minute or a second to impact you in your own life and the way you do things. Just what I'm saying is, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a whatnot. I just live and expect all these things. I just listen and absorb what other people have said that have positive energies about themselves and have lived certain purposeful lives, i.e., successful people. And when I say successful, I don't mean money. People assume when they say successful, they mean money. I'm talking success in academia. People who perceive success in academia and knowledge. People perceive success in their religious beliefs, and they're connected within themselves, and they're living.
Health
And
also.
most, sorry,
In health also.
and health, and they're building proper structured families, and creating a balance in their lives, you know. And we're so torn into ourselves and not knowing who we are as a people, as a person. And I don't want to say as a people, as a person, that you've given a bit of yourself to every other person, and they can twist it every other way. There are people who bullied you 50, 60, I can say there are people who bullied you donkey years ago, and they're still living rent-free in your head. Why? That's why the terminology forgive them so you can forgive yourself. And we'll move on. You're not just the person you were when you're 13. You're not the person you were when you're 23. You're not the person you were when you're 33.
Learn to let go, Pila.
Learn to let go. Yeah. Just because Motlale Pula o lao dampi ha o le na le 18, o so nahana hana 2018 no o tlo thola Motlale Pula mong.
Yeah, man. But like, thank you very much, there, Mr. Gentleman. There, man. Right, ne? You really said a mouthful, actually. There, hore. Self-contentment, self-reflection, letting go, basically. the three most important things, you know. Gape, like just to swoop back to the topic actually. You see, when it comes to friendships, guys, let's stop being superheroes, you know? Let's stop being Korean. You want to help as in like Mongolomong in the world. Sometimes you really just have to step back, you know. But king can show me pray, you know. But king can show me like what's that? Shaka mamadi. Show me better load. Me I read up mine. You know, sometimes you know, and like when you can, you do. When you can't, you can't. Happy. Stop working, kind of like stop hanging on to bad friendships just because you are afraid to be alone, you know, or maybe you value them like more than you value yourself. No, so which goes back to what Mama D was saying. Learn yourself, you know, understand yourself better. Then like when it comes to the friendships, like working, you can let go of like the red flag mo gotlhe mo ko bona fela o fitlha fela jela gore ke nkana like o swere di red pen mo gotlhe red flag but then now you forget to see the beauty in what's that like other people, you know. Sometimes don't be naive. Thank you very much, brother gentleman Lemamadi, for actually joining me with podcast today. Yeah, man, let's be careful. Like, let's stop being superheroes. Let's stop grabbing onto toxic things, and let's spend time more with ourselves, you know, so that we can understand ourselves, and then we can be better people, and then we can see, you know, things more clearly. And that's it for today, guys. My name is Leroy. You've been watching Makoy Rundown. We're here Monday to Friday. You'll be joined in by KG tomorrow. And I'm going to see you Friday this time. As like, seriously. I'm only going to see you Friday. But you'll be with KG tomorrow. And have a great day. And shout out to Veligent ZA. And shout out to Pumpkin, Lisa's Cupcake, Le Mama D, Le Master Muffin, Le Master Gentleman Extra. So thank you very much. And yeah, man, I enjoy your Monday. Me, I have to jump out, have to handle some things. And remember, be a good person and don't be naive. Be smart. Bye bye. Remember who you are. See that? Remember. Bye bye.